So I promised to be dropping sleeve patterns. So, and I thought before I start, let me just go ahead and make a detailed video of a basic sleeve pattern. I noticed I've not actually made a basic sleeve pattern, a way detailed video. So here is one. So get your pattern paper. Over here, I've gone ahead to come down with 1 inch, which is going to serve as my borderline. If you want to use borderline, you can go ahead and leave 1 inch. Then over here I'm going to list out the measurements we are going to use. The first measurement, we need our bicep length, which is 5 inches, and the bicep circumference, which I'm going to use 14 inches. And after the bicep circumference, I'm going to get my elbow length, which I'm going to use 14 inches. Then for my elbow circumference, I'm going to use 12 inches. So after that, I'm going to write down my actual sleeve length, which is from my shoulder to probably my wrist, or wherever I want the sleeve to get to. So I'm going to use 25 inches, and the circumference is 8 inches. So these are the measurements we'll be needing for the basic sleeve pattern. Let me know if you want me to show you how to actually take a proper sleeve measurement, how to take all these measurements I've listed out here. So we are going to be using all these measurements. Now, how do we get the size we need for the pattern? Because we are not cutting the sleeve pattern on fold. We are not going to be cutting it on fold. Now, get your bicep circumference, which will have 14 inches. Then add like extra 4 inches to it, because we need our seam allowance as well. Might not use this whole thing, but let's just do it like that. Now, this is just going to serve as a guide. So on that 2 lines, from that extra line we measured now to our starting point, we are going to divide whatever we have into 2. So that is going to give us our grain line. I'm going to mark out my grain line like that. So I'm just going to mark that line straight to my sleeve length. So I'm taking it straight to my sleeve length. Sorry, I didn't know the camera wasn't getting everything I was doing. So here is the sleeve length. I've gone ahead to mark that. So after that, make sure that you actually take a proper sleeve measurement. Please don't forget, take a good and proper sleeve measurement. So the next thing we are going to mark now is we are going to get our bicep length. That bicep that we wrote 5 inches, we are going to mark it. Then we are going to get our elbow length, which is 14 inches. Then we'll have our sleeve length to lady. So we are going to connect everything straight like this. You can see how I'm connecting mine. We are going to carefully connect it to the end, so we'll have a straight line. So after connecting that, we are also going to connect our elbow as well. We are going to connect the line on our elbow. Now we'll have two different equal lines. Now this side is going to serve as our left, the other side is going to serve as our right. Go ahead to go and label everything, and then we'll start. Now for the bicep, remember that we measured bicep circumference, right? Now whatever you have on your bicep circumference, we should have 14 now on. I'm going to divide 14 into 2 equal parts. Add one portion on the left side, add one portion on the right side. Then I'm going to repeat the same thing on my elbow. Divide my elbow circumference by 2, add one portion on the left side, add one portion on the right side. Now I'm going to divide my wrist measurement by 2, add one portion on the left side, add one portion on the right side. Now if you watch, I've not added any seam allowance because I don't need my seam allowance at this point. I'm still going to add my seam allowance. So I'm going to go ahead to connect everything together like this. If your own is not looking this straight, don't think that you are not getting it, because there are people that some part of their arm is bigger than some other parts. So just go ahead and connect whatever you have together like this. You can see me connecting my own together. Then after that, go to that your bicep line. Connect a straight line from your bicep to your shoulder line. You see that line? That's your sleeve cap. You are going to connect that line. Then you do the same thing on the left side. From your bicep, connect it straight. You can see how I'm connecting it to your shoulder line. That's your starting point. That is going to become our sleeve cap. Can you see it? Let me put my camera close so that you can see it. So I don't know if I'm the only one obsessed with this HB pencil. I so much love this pencil. Like I can literally buy so many of them. And this fabric paints, does anyone use it? I bought mine, it didn't actually last, so and I don't use it that much. So let's go back to the drafting. So Ada, this is our right side. This is the right side actually. Now this side is the right hand side. The side you are going to fix at the front. Now you are going to measure what you have from that your grain line to that your bicep line. You see that our shoulder line, the center line to the bicep line. Whatever you have, you are going to divide it into three equal parts. You are going to divide it into three equal parts. Now when you divide it into three equal parts, you are going to mark that out. So you can see me trying to measure my own to make sure that mine is equal. I've divided that line into three. You make sure that you divide it into three. Now I have three different sections. Now on the first line that you divided, on that line that you came, the first line, you are going to go up with 0.5. I hope you are seeing we are measuring 0.5. Then on the last line, you are also going to come down with 0.5. Note, if what you are using for your arm side contouring is 0.7, go ahead and use 0.7 on your own. If you want to use on your front arm side 0.5, go ahead and use your 0.5. Depends on what you use for your arm side contouring. So I'm going to connect everything together. Do you see the way I connect it? Please, if you go and overdo this, it's going to make the sleeve so tight that you'll not be able to raise your hand. So you have to be careful when you are connecting this. So after that, now the left side, we are going to go over to the left side. The left side, we are not going to divide it by 3 anymore. We are going to be dividing the left side by 4. So that left side, you can see it. I'm going to measure whatever I have there. You have to measure it again. Then you are now going to divide it by 4 instead of dividing by 3. So whatever you have, you are going to mark them. Remember, divide by 4 instead of dividing by 3 this time around. I'm going to divide by 4. You can see I've divided mine. Then on the first line, you are going to go up with 0.2. Do you hear it? 0.2, not 0.5 again, because there is a constant arm side contouring of 0.2 at the back. Then on the last line, under your last line division, divide it again by 2. When you divide it again by 2, come down with 0.2 again on that side. Then you are going to connect it the same way we connected the front. Now you have to watch and see how I'm connecting this. Is very important so that you don't go over and over contour your own, and it's going to make the sleeve very small, very tight. You can see that. So just go ahead and finish the connection. Connect it very, very well. Have to be careful when you are doing this. So after this, now you can now go ahead and add your seam allowance. You can decide to add, depends on the fabric you are using. You can decide to add 0.5, you can decide to add 1 inch, you can decide to add 1.5. For me, I usually add 1 inch on mine. So it depends on the fabric I'm using actually, and the yeah, this is a basic sleeve. I will use it to like draft any other sleeve I want to draft. So I just go ahead and just add only 1 inch. So when I want to like use it to do another sleeve, I can add more than 1 inch. So this is this full pattern. Are you seeing it? So this is all about the basic sleeve pattern. You can see it. It's just very simple. I hope you are going to try this out. And if you have watched this video by this time, that means you find this video helpful. Go ahead and leave a comment on the comment section and give us a follow if you are not following us yet. And don't forget, I'm still ever your best fashion tutor. And like I said, our online classes are available now. You can have our corset class. We have overbust corset class. Our overbust corset class is ready. Is going to be an online class. So send me interested. If you're interested, just let me know that you're interested in our online class so that I can actually add it to the group. And we also have physical classes in case if you want to join our physical class. We have physical class. We have our 1 month corset physical class, and we do our normal training. We have our 3 months beginners. We also have 4 months beginners actually, and we have 4 months intermediate, and we have 4 months advanced courses. Yes, we believe in teaching you and we believe in you learning. We don't just do 3 months classes. We do at least 4 months so that you have enough time to learn and understand what you are doing. We don't rush you to learn. We give you time to learn so that you'll be able to know what you are doing. So this is the final result of the sleeve. You can see how it's looking.